Have you ever been wanting to create your own NFT collection, but all the videos you saw were really complicated and you really didn't get it to work? Then you clicked on the right video, because today I will show you a website that will literally generate thousands and thousands of NFTs for you on command with just nearly doing nothing for it. If this video helps you out, make sure to like, and I would really appreciate a sub. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is go to your search engine and search for NFT Generator.art, and then this website should pop right up. Here we can just click on the link and yeah, get started. So yeah. So now that we are here, it's pretty self-explanatory. We just click on the get started button right here and continue. Now we are in here. And as you guys can see, I've already imported some of those things, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna delete them real quick one by one, so that we can walk through this step by step. Okay, so I resetted everything now, and now we can go right ahead and begin with creating our NFT collection. So as you guys can see over here, we have some different kind of layers, and that is just like layers like background, if you have some clothing, and all of these little details that we will match together. Then here you can just drop in your images, and here you can adjust things like the collection size and yeah, layer name, add a description, all these little tiny bits. So what we're going to do now is import the drawings we have done before that we will put together now. And if you're not sure how to draw it, then maybe check out the beginning of this video, because there I go over the whole drawing aspect of the NFT collection and how to layer everything properly, so that the code on this website also can put this together in the right way and we don't have to deal with any problems and that stuff. So make sure to check that out. But now we will focus on how to put it together on this website. So the first thing we want to do is we go to background, and here you just add your layers as I said. Now you just search up your document, and there you just find your different layers and yeah, import them. So now I'm just gonna import my backgrounds I've created, and I have 10 different backgrounds. And here it's again important, the more variation there is in the different layers and the more different details your NFT has, the more unique your NFTs will turn out too. So make sure to have a lot of details, and maybe not just 2 backgrounds, but 10 or 20 different backgrounds. And yeah, now that we have imported the backgrounds, we can play around with them a little bit too. For example, we have the rarity setting down here, where we can, make some backgrounds more common than others, and some we might make very rare. So that is really easy with this website to handle this rarity, because we just have to drag on these little adjusters here. And yeah, you can just basically do it however you want it to. So yeah, just maybe have some rare backgrounds and some that are not that rare. Now we can add the next layer. So for me, it might be the base design now. So I'm just going to call it base. So you just go on here again and select your layer. And for me, it's going to be the base now that I'm going to put in here. So I will just put it in here, and yeah, that is the only thing I need in this layer. And the next layer I will have my backpacks. So we will just create another layer, self-explanatory. Click on this again and just go to backpacks and import all of them in here. And yeah, I don't know why there are so many empty backpack spots now, but you can just I can just delete them now. And then I'm left with no backpack, a backpack, this backpack, and that backpack. And here I will now adjust the rarity because I don't want this one to be shown as often as others, maybe. And yeah, that is pretty self-explanatory again. So play around with these different aspects. I'm gonna import all of my layers now, and then I will get back to you guys and show you how to then open these NFTs. Okay guys, I'm done with importing all of these different layers onto the website now, and as you guys can see, I have all of these different variations as background, base, backpacks, eyes, arms, mouths, bellies, so a lot of different things. And now it's about getting them in the right order, because obviously we want some layers to be above other layers, so we don't want the background to be the layer that will be put on last, because then we will just see an empty image. So now what we can do is to click on preview, and then we will see if everything is layered correctly or if something needs to be changed. And this actually looks really good now because everything is in the right order, as you guys can see, because we can see this panda with a backpack, hat, and all that stuff. So now you can, just go in, edit some rarities, and if you are done with that, we are basically ready to export our NFT project. For exporting our NFT project, we will obviously have to choose a collection size, and that is pretty easy. But if you want to choose higher than 100 units, then you will have to pay for the collection. As you guys can see here, now that I want 1000, it says pay and generate, and for 100 it's still free. So for this is maybe pretty useful for the people with smaller NFT collections, but if you have some budget, you can pay too, because it's like 200 bucks. But this is where you can be really smart too with just saving this money, is that you just export 100 of these NFTs, and that you just, if you want to have 1000, you just do it 10 times. And as easy as that, you have 1000 NFTs, and maybe some of them might be nearly the same or repeated, and then you can just delete them and get some more, but you will probably end up with 1000 different NFTs. So that is just great. Okay, so I will just set it to 100 now. As I said, this is the highest for free pay. Then when we have set it to 100 NFTs, then we might still just look at the preview one more time to see that everything is great, and maybe click it twice, that we can see that different things are being created. And yeah, that looks fine. So now we can click on generate collection. And just like that, it's slowly generating all of these different variations of our cute little pandas with these different items. And yeah, here you just have to wait a couple of seconds or maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then it is done loading, and there we just put in our email address. I will just put in this email address now. It's an old one, don't laugh at me for that, but yeah. As you guys can see, the website has completed to create these different NFTs now, and now we can just click on download when we have put in our email address. As you guys can see, there is a zip file that has been downloaded now, and we can just drag and drop that onto our desktop or wherever you want to have this zip file, and then we will just open that quickly to see if it actually looks great and that we have these different NFTs. So I just opened that, we got a folder, And now we will just see, as you guys can see, we have these nice variations of these different NFTs. And yeah, this is really nice. So you can create these without coding anything, not even following a tutorial. But if you want to see a tutorial how you can do this for free completely, because I just noticed they have a link on here too, that is kind of annoying on your NFT, then you can check out my other video. It's really step by step and it's easy to code. Then you can just do it by your own. But this one works fine for people that just want to create it really quickly too. So yeah, and maybe I will show you guys over here. We have the metadata for every single NFT too, so that we have like the rarity and all of that stuff listed in there, because that is really important to have for your NFT too. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and consider to subscribe, because that really helps the channel to grow and reach more people. And yeah, if you have any questions, just hit me up in the comment section and I will reply and try my best to help you out. With that said, I will hopefully see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.